Hello everybody, it's Refresh and I am here for more streaming, but before we get started, it looks like my graphic settings are a little off. But before we get started, let's show you that we have some more free gold today. So you can pay 50 and get 500, so it's basically 500 free gold. We'll go ahead and take that. Just wanted to let you all know before we get into it. We're going to get into the battles now here. Starting another Premier draft. We'll pay our 10,000 and get right into it. Now we just have to wait for some people to show up. And then we'll get drafting. I wonder what we'll end up in. I hope something new. I've done snow twice and elves once so far. Maybe there's something else. I don't quite remember. But we'll see what we end up in. Here we go. My nose is itching. I don't want to sneeze really badly, but it's not quite there yet. You know that weird feeling where like you can't quite sneeze? All right, here we go. We got Turgid. Ooh, Turgid's pretty good. It can just do a lot of damage over time, or if your opponent sacrifices stuff like even sagas, it'll basically take them for you. And so I think that's the pick. I also like Shepherd of the Cosmos a lot. Imposter's alright. It's really slow. Let's see. Anything else here worth thinking about? Rimewood Falls, I guess, if I wanted to beat Snow, that would be my first pick. But I think Turgid's good enough to pick first here. My Ruinous Sustenance is alright, but I think I'd want something else. We got Demon Bolt as pretty good removal. I'm surprised that it passed. This is fine as top end for an aggressive deck. More Rimewood Falls and Glittering Frost for anybody that wants to really get in there with Snow. But I think I'm just going to take the strongest card of the bunch, which is Demon Bolt, right? Is there anything else that's better? Nah, let's take Demon Bolt. Alright, Finn the Fangbearer is decent. I like Feed the Serpent even more because it's in color and it's like, you know, kill anything that you want. And so it doesn't really commit me to anything different, so we'll take that. But whoever is picking green is getting hooked up. We can take the Kennel Master. I think that's okay. We could take Way Down as a removal piece. I think I'd rather have the first Kennel Master than this removal, especially since we don't have any low drop creatures right now. I guess the other choice is this, if I wanted to play that. The Firewalk is not bad too. That's some card draw. Actually, we'll take this, because it is kind of card draw of a sort, and I do like that. It's probably better than the first Kennel Master, but I'm not sure. Alright, who's ever playing Snow is getting hooked up again. Alright, so, here we are, if we want to stay in these colors, there's nothing black that's getting passed. We could go green for the Horizon Seeker if we want to get, like, our ramp on. We can take the Axguard Cavalry as a 2-drop. That's aggressive. That's not bad, actually. The Highland Forest would let us splash and get us into Snow a bit. We don't really have any payoffs for it. I don't know if we want to take it heavily right now, even though this is a good Snow color. What is this wanting us to do? Let's see. This is... It's just stuff. We just have stuff. Maybe we just take the Snow. I don't think any of these are that strong enough to really merit picking early. I guess Seeker might be alright, but we'll just take the on-color Snow land and see where it goes. Alright, Dual Strike is not what we want. We can take a Glittering Frost, I guess. Port of Carfell is blue in black, I guess. That's okay. But we'd want to splash for that. I don't know if that's worth splashing for right now. Elven Bow is a green creature land, I guess. That's or a creature art plus artifact in one. It's not bad either. We're not getting any snowlands here, so it does seem like somebody on the other side of the table has picked up Snow here. Do I want Tormentor's Helm or Fearless Pup? Maybe I take Tormentor's Helm or the bow. Yeah, I don't know. This is hard. I'll take the bow. We'll see what happens. All right, we got another fin. Looks like green is being skipped here. But do I maybe want to take the woodland chasm? Like, that's potentially two of our colors. Run amok and squash are both decent too. Maybe I take squash or run amok. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think green is. Well, I mean, fin being passed means that green is open, right? So maybe I just take green. Like, it looks like black is drying up of all the colors. Icehide Troll, maybe. Haggy Mob. Maybe we take the Haggy Mob. I think a Troll might have been a better play, actually. But here we are. We'll take Run Amok. That's pretty good. Reinforcement might not be the worst. It is two for one. It lets us go wide. I am passing that. Okay, it looks like we're on the aggression plan here. Do I want the Liberator or the Doomscar Titan? We'll take the Liberator. Maybe we're playing some sort of aggressive deck. We might end up dropping Feed the Serpent and we could take this Trick. Or yeah, I'm not gonna get to. Am I gonna get to play the Cinderheart Giant? Like that's enormous. Nah. We'll take the Trick. If I'm gonna just play aggressive, it looks like I'm giving up on black. Like the black just dried up really fast. So I mean, I'm not even gonna bother trying. Yeah, more Dwarven reinforcements. We're just getting super aggressive here. We'll take a 2-drop, I think, right? Yeah, if we're gonna play really aggressive, we need low drops. And I don't think the Breakneck Berserker's bad here, but yeah, we're like a red-green aggro deck, I guess. Look, right now I am saying that the power level of this deck is pretty low. We gave up 2 very good cards just because black dried up. And it looks like, you know, green and red are both open. So we're just going to move into the open colors, see what kind of aggressive deck that we can get together, and smash, right? Like, we're not playing this. So, we're not playing this, but I'll take it, I guess. Maybe I'll get there on spells. Yeah, Run Amok is exactly what this kind of deck wants. Okay. Svella is in color. Boreal Outrider is good if we can get the snow thing going. And this is... It's probably not what we're trying to do here. I mean, with Svella and Azika, it's possible that we could get to this backside here, but I just don't see it happening. And even then, in a limited deck, I don't think that backside is going to be that good, right? Yeah, it is a creature every turn. But I think we're more likely to get Svella off than the Azika, right? We could also take the Frostbite, but we're not there on snow. I think we're just going to take... This is just too unlikely. We're going to take the card that's more likely right now. Like, we're already in those colors. We don't have to work too hard to make it work. Now I'm kind of wondering, like, with something like Svella here, do we want to just get a little bit more, like, get some big end, like this this big fatty here? Or do we want to, like, stay low to the ground and just, like, smash with, like, 3 drops? It's a good question. Right? I think these are more likely to come back around. We'll take this now. We'll see if we can end up in a proper green-red ramp deck, and maybe we'll drop some of these more aggressive cards, if so. All right. Well, we can take a squash. We can take a replicating ring. We don't want this land. That's like the worst land. We can take more reinforcements. I don't think I want that many more reinforcements, though. Let's take a look. We got 2. That's all of our 4-drops here. Haunting Voyage is really strong in black, you know. Berserkers, Warriors, Berserkers... I guess I don't care about squash enough, right? I don't have enough giants to make it work. Let's just take this and see what happens. If we get back into black, you know, that's fine. But with this coming by, I think that we're still in for the ride here. We could take this snow-covered mountain, but, you know, we don't have many snow payoffs right now. And I think we just want to stay aggressive. Limber might not make it back. Yeah, I don't know if I want this Scamfar. Our creatures are pretty small, aside from the top end here. We can take this and get lands, I guess. It doesn't do much unless we're getting there, though, right? So maybe we just take these little guys, like another run amok, and just try to get aggressive. We can take this and maybe try to beat something down with one of these bigger creatures. I don't think so. I think we're run amucking. I think we are on this aggression plan here. We might take a Broken Wing. We could take a Woodland Chasm, actually. That'll let us splash black, maybe. Maybe play one of these cards down there. Yeah. And then we could take this, or we could take the Runa Speed. Oh, that's interesting. I'll take the Rune over the Sculptor. I don't know how much I'm ramping. I don't have a lot of snow lands. Raider for boasting. We take the Ruined Crown as well. I think I'd rather take the Raider, though. And then another Firewalker, a Mountain, X-Guard. How are we doing on 2-drops here? Well, we got plenty of 2-drops. So we can take the Raider, or we can take the Broken Wings or the Mountain. We don't have a lot of snow payoffs. I think I'd just rather have the 3-drop. And then another 3-drop. Okay, we're all in on aggression here. We're gonna get rid of this. I guess this is removal. We could take another Dwarven. We'll take the Squash. I do want some way of like pumping up my creatures here. If I can get some good equipment, that might be what I need. Whoops, that's not what I click. We'll take one Broken Wings over the 3rd Berserker, I think. Oh, that's just the 2nd Berserker. I think this will be useful. We'll take that. And then, I don't know, Vault Robber? Not very good, right? Treasure? Yeah, we'll take the Path to the World Tree. I don't think we're playing this, though. I don't think we're getting there. We'll take a Hagimob, but we're not playing that. Okay. So we're all like all aggression group. Sorrel's Packmate is probably the pick here. I wouldn't mind a Masked Vandal. Like another Svella would be good, but we're playing a bit more aggressively here, and this is kind of like the perfect engine for what we're trying to do. I feel really bad for passing these two up. I don't even know if that Hagimob is gonna last. Well, we're gonna another Svella. Maybe we just take the Svella. Like, yeah, we're not getting there on the land, so this is not as good. Maybe we take that. Let's take this Svella. I think this Svella is probably better than Firewalker at its rate. This is for snow permanence. It's removal. We're kind of maxing out here, though, huh? I think we prospectively take this. The other choice is to take the longboat, but we don't really need a longboat. So we'll brawl. Boreal Outrider is not bad. I take an Axe-Guard Cavalry. I could take the snow-covered forest to get there on snow, but I don't really need snow. We'll take this, and maybe we'll prioritize some snow stuff soon, like this. How many dwarves do I have? I have 4 dwarves, and I have all those other dwarves. Is this good enough? Giving my dwarves +1/+0? Or do I just shoot things? And I have those 2 other cards to generate dwarves, right? It accelerates me. Or do I just want to kill something? I think I just want to kill something. Yeah, we'll take the Helm. The Bloodlight Pretender. Do we have enough of anything? Berserkers? We can Pretender on the Berserker, I guess. But I almost kind of just want the Helm for smashing damage. I guess I'll take the Berserker. Or I mean the Berserker boss. I would have... Yeah. That was a harder choice. I don't think I'm going to get there on the Blizzard Brawl, though. We're really low on snow permanence. Does this even tell us super types? No, it doesn't. All right, this is like a complete whiff. We're gonna take the shackles. We're not gonna play this, I don't think. Yeah. All right, so we got, I think a Raven Wings is what we want, because we really want to be able to get in, and this will give us a bit of evasion with my mostly ground deck. We got another rune. I think we take that over the Masked Vandal, but that's a harder pick. The other choice is Run Amok, I guess. Masked Vandal. And we'll take the rune. Then we'll take another one of these 3-drops, I guess. I mean, we're not playing any of this. We've actually got way too much in my deck to begin with. At this point, we can Funeral Longboat, or we can take this Raider. I guess we'll take the Raider. Cavalry over the Raider's card. Mammoth Growth. Okay, so we've gone full aggro here. We have too many cards too, so we're gonna start cutting things. Ooh, we got the helm back. That's great. All right, so we're not brawling. Our creatures are too small. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna even play this Haggy Mob. I'm not gonna play the Woodland Chasm. All right, so we want to get smaller, right? We're on 10 Berserkers, so we're definitely the Berserker tribe deck. We're not playing that. So do we even want Squash? I think so. I think we need a little bit more interaction. We need to be able to remove stuff. We have some weapons to put on our things. How many boasters do we have? We have this one. These 3. I think the Outrider's not going to get there. We have exactly 1 forest or 1 snowland. We have the Savellas, but that's not... I don't think we want 2 of these if we can help it. These are also Berserkers and Dwarves. I think Squash is too expensive in a deck with no giants, right? Yeah, we have no giants. We have 1 Shapeshifter. That's probably not worth it. Alright, so we're cutting this down to be as low to the ground as possible. This Elven Bow might still make the cut, just because when you're playing little guys, equipment gets better. This Run Amok, I think the Run Amoks will probably be pretty good here. This will help us draw cards, which we like. Maybe Mammoth Growth is what this out. Then these guys might be... This fellas might be too slow. Like, I'm not trying to get to 8 mana. I'm trying to just take my opponent out ASAP. Like, with this super low curve aggressive deck. I'm very low on creatures, though, which is kind of bad for a deck like mine. I guess these 2 are creatures, too. My deck is very fragile, though. But yeah, I think this is the correct play here. Just to go low to the ground as possible. We'll cut a couple lands and get smashing. Yeah, we have like these 3-drops, 4-drops. Almost everything can be played on low. So yeah. So we'll drop a couple lands. We're mostly red with a tiny bit of green. So cut 1, cut 1. And then play this. I have this equipment though, which means that we do actually want some lands. Let's put a green back in. And make another cut. Might be the Elven Bow. I mean, we could just cut the green altogether and go pure red. We would have to put in some Haggy Mobs, I guess, to like make up for it. I don't know if I want a Haggy Mob in this deck. Maybe you cut the bow because it's defensive. We still have 2 equipment. We have the Raven's Wings and the Tormentor Helm. I think those are better for our deck. And then we're just going to try to smash as heavy and as hard as we can. We have exactly 3 green cards. I almost feel like we should cut the green then. What else can we put in? Dual strike. Let's see, art instants and sorceries. We have a good amount. I don't know if that's good enough for dual strike. I think I'd want more for dual strike. The other choice is we could put in a shackles. All right, let's see what this looks like if we cut the green entirely. We'll put in a shackles, and then we want to put in some inexpensive. Yeah, we don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay, so we do have to play green regardless. So let's go ahead and put the best green stuff back in. You, Finn, cut shackles, put in broken wings. And I think this is the deck. It's aggressive. We got 16 lands. We're basically trying to just smash my opponent's face in as fast as possible. At this point, we can actually probably cut a green and put a red back in. Because we have, what, 3 green cards? Yeah, cut a green, put a red back in. Alright, let's make sure that our quests are optimized for this. Attack with 30 creatures. We're not going to get this, but it will definitely get there with the 30 creatures. So, alright, here we go. Let's get aggressive with a red-green aggressive Berserkers deck. It's basically a red deck. It's just a red aggressive deck, but we're gonna try to win as fast as possible. If we go to the late game, we are gonna lose because we just don't have it. So the hope is get in there, hit fast, hit hard, and then start taking out my opponents. All right, we're up against Sneaky DKN. Wearing the Saheeli face. I did like Saheeli. All right, look, we don't have the green mana. That's fine. Like we've got all this play here, so we're gonna keep this. We'll probably get the Liberator going first. If we draw the 3, that's great. If not, we're gonna probably foretell this. My opponent's down 1, so that also helps. They are going first though, so that's less good for me. I think aggressive decks like mine want to go first, so not as good. They are on some sort of controlling deck, maybe giants. All right, we got this, so let's play this and let's get liberating. Next turn, we're gonna make another. We're gonna attack. We'll make a dwarf, maybe. Depends on if they play anything or not. We'll probably attack and make a dwarf if they don't play anything. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna do it. All right, so let's go. Attack, all attack, boast, make the dwarf. We're gonna try to go wide as possible. We got run amok, stuff. Okay, sure. We got more stuff where that came from. I think we play the 3-drop actually. That's going to be the most likely to be able to punch through. Alright. So we can attack. We can probably play the Raider and the Breakneck Berserker next turn. Copy? Sure. We will totally run amok. They saw land. That's annoying, but that's fine. Alright, we'll play this, and then we will play this. And we'll go to combat, and we'll attack. What are you doing? Okay. Running amok. Trying to smash, do some damage. We're gonna keep this land and ditch to this Immerstorm Raider because we don't care about it. Okay, foretelling. Alright, we'll play this land though. We're gonna attack again. Yeah. Go. Removal? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Kill the guy. You'll block? So we're running and mucking this thing because this thing can kill our X1s, and we do not want that. Yep. Punch through. Make some dudes. And then we're going to immature and pitch this land because we don't need it. And then hit, 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 hit. Okay. So that's to stop me. That's fine, I think. They got an extra turn, which means they got another card draw. Not attacking. It makes sense. Oh, this is good. Okay, we're going to attack. We're totally cool with trading off these 2-1s. Because we can make more. We'll make all the 2-1s. Okay, sure. They are totally controlling me. But what you don't know is that I have got more where that came from. We're going to play this one. Actually, yeah, we want this one because we want to be able to get some card advantage here. This will let us draw more cards and play more stuff. We're staying on the aggressive here. Raven, sure. Alright, so next, attack with just this. We'll see if they block. They'll block. Go ahead and activate. Sure. We'll play the land. And then we'll go wide. I really like these Testeri Firewalkers. Just being able to play, like, get all the extra card advantage is really good. And we're going to be able to go wide, and yeah, they gave up. Too much card advantage. Am I an aggro player? Maybe I'm an aggro player, and I just can't admit it to myself. It could be the case. I feel like that might be the case. I don't like admitting that because I feel like I'm like a value player, but yeah, there we go. All right. So we did our draft. We did our first game. We got there with our mostly red Berserker deck with splash of green. We're going to stop there for now because we completed our quest, but we'll be back tomorrow to continue with this super aggro deck. If you enjoyed this, hey GGX Bro, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.